In exercise 7, there will be 26 steps to follow to complete the exercise. On the desktop, double click on your MedSmart icon, click OK on the welcome screen, and then we will do the exercise. For this exercise, a survey of a flotation cell has been done in order to check the performance of the flotation cell. Specifically, we want to study the difference in flotation rates between the gang and the variables in the fast and slow floating sections. So let's start. I have double-clicked my icon and the software has opened. Next, I have to drag slurry feed icon to the flow sheet. Okay, and then drag a 5-cell flotation icon to the flow sheet and then connect the two. So I will click on my slurry feed tank, drag it, and then choose the 5 cells flotation, 5 cells, drag and drop. Click on the product port of the slurry tank, hold, drag to the input of the flotation cell. Now we will click on the settings button in the top ribbon and click to enter the assays and the units. Then we will open exercise 7 and take the assay types and the units and transfer it to the software. So exercise 7, the flotation data. Here we can see we have gold, silver, lead, zinc, copper, and iron. The gold and the silver are ounce per ton, and the rest are in percentage. So back in the software, I will click on settings, and here I will click to enter the metal and mineral types. Here I will enter gold, and this is ounce per ton. Silver, ounce per ton. Lead is percentage. Zinc is a percentage. Copper is a percentage, and iron is a percentage. Okay. And click accept. I11, click accept. For I12, click the enter survey data button in the top ribbon. Here we want to exclude size distributions, and we want to make sure that we do have assays active. So enter survey data. Here I will click on the size distributions, and I will exclude the size distributions. In this flotation survey, no sizings were conducted. Next, in the Survey Rates tab, enter the information from the Excel sheet for exercise exercise 8. Okay. Mistake. Exercise 7. Okay. Here it's a SG of 3 a feed rate of 3 tons per hour, and that will have an accuracy of 10 because it's the feed. So the SG is 3, the dry rate value is 3 tons per hour, and the accuracy is 10. Next, click on the Survey Percent Solids tab, and here we will enter the percent solids and the accuracies that we have in our Excel sheet. So if I go to exercise 7, here I will see my feed, percent solids, and then all the concentrates. So my feed is 48%. This is an accuracy of 10. Now here it asks for the cell concentrate. This is the overall percent solids. In the Excel sheet we can see that this was not measured. It's only the specific concentrates and the tailings that were measured. So I can copy paste that, take it into the software, go to cell 0, the first cell's concentrate, copy paste. So Control V, and the accuracies are 7 because they were all measurements. Back to the help file. We are now on I-17. Click on the Survey Assays tab. Here we will enter assays and accuracies, and then click Accept to accept these entries. Okay, so back to Excel. Here I can see my feed assays. I can Control C to copy them. And I'll go to Survey Assays and look for the feed. This is the slurry tank product. Click once and Control V. Now very important here to ensure the accuracies are 10 because they are feeds and we are have to be certain of the feeds. Next is our concentrate. This is the total concentrate. We don't have this value. We've only assayed for samples taken from each cell. So let's go to the first cell. Control copy these assays. So first cell, the value, copied, and they were measured, so we'll give it an accuracy of 7. Next is cell number 2. Copy. Back to the software, cell number 2, paste. Accuracies of 7. So enter the value, press enter. Enter value, press enter. For cell number 3, we'll copy and paste. Cell number 4, copy, paste. And lastly, cell number 5. You have to copy and paste this. accuracies are also 7. And then for the tailings, we did measure the tailings, so we can copy and paste this as well. Accuracy is 7. Press accept. Now we have entered our survey data. Next, we can do a mass balance, then click OK on the message box and view the mass balance results. Specifically, we will look at the flotation graphs. In the flotation, click on the mass balance and then click on the mass balance results. Here we can see the mass balance results, the dry rate, the percent solids, as well as the assays for our combined concentrate and for the tailings. We also have specific information about the flotation bank for each of the cells in the bank. You can view the assay graphs and the flotation charts. In flotation, you can construct a range of graphs. You have a lot of choices about what you can put on the x-axis or the y-axis, or there is a shortcut for the recovery curves. These are the important curves in this case. When we click on recovery curves, let's see, click on recovery curves I-24 to view the recovery graphs. We want to know if the residence time is long enough and if the gangue is floating faster than the valuables. Here we can see the red line is the gangue. In the first cell, it floats at the same rate as the other components. But then from cell 1 to 2 and 2 to 3, it is floating much faster than the others. So here we are not sufficiently depressing the gangue. Then we can see from cell 3 up to 4, so the last cell, we have a situation where the flotation rate is actually flattening out. This means that we don't have any sufficient recovery in these cells, and the residence time is basically too long for this flotation curve.